I got attacked! Hi guys, it's your girl, Becca Sarah. I hope you're doing amazing. I'm doing fine. No, this is not the reunion podcast episode. There is something I want to talk about with you guys. A lot of people I've seen on TikTok have the same opinion as me, so I want to put my opinion out there. A lot of you might not agree with me, and that's fine. But let's get started. You are allowed. This is the first part before I get to the okay, Becca. You're allowed to dislike anyone. You're allowed to dislike me. That's fine. But there's a false narrative going around about Kenzie that I want to address, and a lot of other people have addressed as well. Kenzie is not the female version of Dementor, Voldemort, Insincere, whatever you call him. She's not. Voldemort lied constantly to Melanie, to Amora, to Soul, to all the girls, to all the boys. In a way, also to us as viewers. He lied to everybody. He lied to Melanie's family. He lied to his family. This, that, and the other. The only time Kenzie has lied has been when she said to ChatGPT, let's keep it a secret about our kids. Other than that, Kenzie has said the truth 100% of the time, which is why I'm going to say this. Are you guys okay? Are you guys crazy or something, or delusional? Because I don't get the reason why you're calling Kenzie the female Dementor. I don't get it. The only time she lied was one time. She has told the whole truth. Other than that point, she has told Jen the complete truth. She has told about what she's doing, how she felt with goal. Yes, Jen didn't hear what happened with goal from Kenzie first, but Kenzie was going to tell her. It's just that Kata told Jen first. So that was a timing thing. When it came with Melanie and the ChatGPT and Kenzie and Dementor thing, Melanie said stated this later on as well, that she wasn't interested in ChatGPT. She was just having issues with Dementor. So that was it. Also, with Kenzie, she first coupled up with Zach, and then Zach did not have interest with her because she was blonde. So she was like, okay, bye. Which I've seen other people be like, more of us women should be like that, then we would be less heartbreak. Yes, I agree. Then she coupled up with Sean, and it was only a couple of days until he got kicked out of the villa. Then she was with ChatGPT, and then Caleb came in, and because we were like, oh, her type is cowboy, but she was so deep in with ChatGPT that it was hard for her to give Caleb the time of day because they were already that deep. So, but she was, until the keep it a secret conversation she had with ChatGPT, she was completely honest. And before that, she was completely honest. And then what happened with in Casamore when ChatGPT was like whatever to Kenzie, I'm gonna go. I know I've heard like, oh, it was actually Door that said throw Kenzie out the window. That doesn't matter. The F boys, aka Dementor, Door, and ChatGPT, they all said disrespectful things. And she was like, I'm done with him. And then she was like, I like Gail, and I like Dylan, and she was like, oh, let me kiss him and see what happens. And Dylan, you just met her not that long ago. Why are you crying? Like, it's that, I know time is quick there, and like a week could be a month and all that, but like, she did tell you she was gonna see the connection to see if she had anything with Gail, so she was being upfront and honest about it. So for you to be like, oh, you already see how she was exploring. She's trying to see what her best connection is. And also, what I have to say is, and Ariana Maddox said it, the purpose of Love Island is to explore and find your best connection. Everybody this season, they got coupled up with whoever, day one. These people weren't moving. They weren't exploring. They weren't trying to see who their best connection was. They were just staying put with who they are. And Anaya finding Carl was the best thing ever because Dora wasn't good for her. Dora wasn't. He brought out her insecurities and everything like that was so disrespectful. And I feel like if the girls explored more and did what they were supposed to do on Love Island, which is explore, they would have found better connection. And I'm talking about to Melanie, I'm talking about to Kata, those two in particular. If they did what Kenzie was doing and explored, and a little bit Anaya too, right, they would have, well, I said a little bit of Anaya because Anaya eventually met Carl. If they explored more, I'm talking about more Melanie and Kata, because you deserve better than Dementor at the end of the day. They would have found someone that's better fit. I feel like if Melanie would have explored Caleb, because on episode Caleb was like, I thought Melanie was cute. I think they would have been a better relationship, and then the bombshells wouldn't be like, it's really hard because no one's moving. Kenzie is doing what Love Island you're supposed to be doing. And a lot of the girls were like, Kenzie's doing too much, and she's exploring, and she won't settle down. And I'm like, no, you're supposed to explore. That's the point. And find your best connection. That's how Love Island has been until this season. This season has been like, oh, you're coupled with someone, this is who you're supposed to go to the end with. That's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to find your best connection. So I agree with Kenzie when she's like, everybody that's like saying she's the female Dementor, she's not. She has not. She has been open and honest 98% of the time. The only one I'm giving the 2% is when she lied and said to ChatGPT, let's keep it a secret. Other than that, she has been completely honest and upfront and told everyone, the girls, the guys, everything. My thing is, and I will say this, I know it was shocking to see what Dementor did, but I feel like he should have also got his lashing. and people should have yelled and screamed at him for what he did. I know they were looking at Melanie and being like, can we? And I was like, no, I got this, and she did the second night of movie night. But they should have been like, Melanie should have just let them attack him. Or just attacked him anyway. I wouldn't even have looked at Melanie. I would just went on and been like, you are an asshole. I wouldn't even have looked at Melanie. I would just attack for her. I'm like, no, he needs to be attacked. But that did not happen. So this, and ChatGPT saying like, oh yeah, Kenzie's the female Dementor. No, she's not. The only lie she has said was the one with you being like, let's keep it a secret. Other than that, she was honest to all of you. I feel like the reason that people are like against her is because they're like, oh, this season we all were closed off. Kenzie, you should have been closed off too. And I'm like, but at the same time, there was a speech that was like, this person wasn't exploring. This person was exploring too much. You're supposed to explore. It's boring. This season was boring because it was like you guys were being locked down, closed off for no apparent reason. And a lot of you girls were with horrible guys that you should have broken up with a long time ago. In the real world, yes, I'm all for, and this is how I do it too. I talk to one guy, and that's it. I talk to one guy. If it doesn't work, cut it off. Talk to a different guy. Do the same thing. Do that and repeat. And if I find someone that's like, yes, I want to go on dates, like continue going on dates, commit to that. So I'm like, in the real world, yes. How the girls are playing in the real world, that's how you play. But in Love Island, it's different. You're supposed to explore. And if none of the guys there are something that you like, then yeah, just be single and leave and stuff like that. But that's the name of the game. I think a lot of us this season forgot how Love Island works. And to re-say this again, it's okay if you do not like Kenzie because she's too extroverted, bubbly, this, that, and the other. But to say that she's the female Insincere, that is not accurate. That is not correct. She is not. That's where I draw the line. I'm okay if you're like, oh, I don't like this person because they're too extroverted, or how they talk is annoying, or this, that, and the other, or their opinions don't match my opinions, this, that, and the other. That I'm fine with. If you're more like mellow, you vibe with mellow people, then that's fine. That's fine. But what I have an issue with, and what other people that agree with me have an issue with, is you guys calling Kenzie a female Insincere when that's not accurate at all. Even, like I said again, saying this again. Ariana said, that's how you're supposed to do it. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to explore, see what connection you're supposed to be doing. I remember Kenzie being like, I'm not used to having a roster. I'm not used to this. I feel like I'm doing this, that, and the other. And Ariana was like, you're supposed to do that. That's how you do Love Island. And I saw all the commentaries after that episode being like, Ariana Maddox was saying to the Islanders, "You're supposed to explore. Why are you guys just staying with these asshole men?" She can't say that. Yes, she's the host, which is why I would never be the host. But you're supposed to see who has the better connection with you. That's the part. That's part of it. If there's no good connection there for you, then I understand that, but you're supposed to explore. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I know, surprise, a Love Island episode. And like I said, I've also had a podcast before being like, Dementor versus Kenzie. This is another one. This is the part 2, I guess. Kenzie did it the right way. Dementor did not. And to be honest with you, I feel like he's gonna, like I said before, how he played Melanie this season, how he was disrespectful, this, that, and the other. If he does this in the villa with a zillion cameras on him, imagine how he's gonna be now when he's in the real world. He's already a menace in the villa. He's gonna be worse. He's gonna be even worser or more worse, however the English is. Again, if you dislike me because of how I say words and I use simple words or I mess up things, I'm sorry, but yes, he's a guy that's a player. He's a guy that likes to eat his cake and have it too. He's a guy that will have a zillion girlfriends and not have them know about each other. Remember, the second challenge-ish that they learned about each other, and he said that he was talking to multiple women, and he's like, he's a serial cheater. Remember that guy? The mentor wasn't, at movie night, he wasn't sorry for his actions. Because this is how he played before going to the law. This is how he played now. And that in the villa. And this is how it's going to continue playing now. He's the guy that wants to keep a good woman, but also explore other women too. I want Melanie to, all the words that she was saying to Anaya, I want her to also take them for herself. Why are you trying to, she said to Anaya when it came to KC, why are you trying to fix a Build-A-Bear? Well, also, Melanie, why are you trying to fix a Build-A-Bear as well? He's not going to change. He's just going to continue the pattern. The thing is, now that there's no cameras watching his every move, he's going to be even worse. But anyway, we all had our Dementor, Voldemort, Insincere in our life, and we all have to learn it the hard way. But I hope for Melanie's sake, like, she doesn't stay with this guy very long. And to conclude, to finish this all off, stop making Kenzie the villain. She's not. There are 3 villains, and they're all dudes. And that was Dementor, a.k.a. Baltimore, a.k.a. Insincere, ChatGPT, and Dor. And then people are going to be like, well, they apologized. Dementor did not apologize. He just said sorry because he was caught. And he's trying to save face and not have the whole world hate him. Just like Kenny. Um, but I believe that ChatGPT, when he apologized, he was actually sorry about it, just like Kenzie was, and Thor, he had to be told multiple times how he was being disrespectful to get it. So I don't think he's completely sorry about it. There's actually the accent. I think because it took him forever to be like, it had to take Megan Thee Stallion to be like, really, you didn't remember casting a warrant for it to finally click on him? So, to be honest with you, I don't think his apology was completely genuine. I think he just wanted to end it, and finally, when it hit him on the head that he was being disrespectful, it hit him. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!